Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Fallout 4. I'm your host, Insomnia Bob. That was a version of It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood by an artist called Joe Negri. Jazz composition of that theme. Thought that would be nice to try. I like jazz. Do you like jazz? I think jazz is nice. Always puts me in a calming mood. Speaking of things that put stuff in a calming mood, this shotgun, which tends to put things to sleep. We've got 26 rounds for that. We've got 6 38s, no 44s, 4 45, 4 556, and no energy cells, 25 flares, which are of speculative use. Well, so we've tweaked the value of our War of the Commonwealth mod. And ever since we tweaked it, it has been pure chaos in the Wasteland. We perhaps tweaked it a little too hard. I might set it, if it keeps getting in our way too much, I'll set it back down again a little bit. But I'm hoping it'll kind of find equilibrium at some point. Maybe. In the meantime, but we tried to do Paladin Dance's quest, and he just decided to go fucking hide back at his little camp. Follow Paladin Dance. He's just hanging out at Cambridge Police Station. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to complete that quest. It's not looking great for that one. It seems like it's badly bugged out. The Radial Minutemen quests are still not spawning. Concerning all around. But the only thing we can really do is press on. Let's see how we're at the settlement. 6 people, so 1 came back. The Super Mutant Behemoth came and attacked this settlement at the end of our last episode, wiped out 5 of our settlers. I repositioned some turrets, but honestly I'm not confident in their ability to protect our settlers, because our settlers keep running out of this gate and going and getting themselves murdered. every time there's something violent and terrible happening outside here, it's like the ice cream man is in town, and they all run outside to get themselves a nice hot cone of death. Not entirely sure how to solve that problem. Like, I wish our settlers were a little less brave, but I don't know if there's a way to tweak that. It doesn't seem like there is. Well, okay, mildly dehydrated, a little hungry. Got parasites and insomnia, which sucks. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, at least I didn't sneeze directly. Huh? I suppose we could rest a little bit more, but I kind of don't want to burn up all of our daylight, so let's hit the road. Let's go see if Paladin Dance is willing to continue on to ArcJet Labs, and if he isn't, we'll get into ArcJet ourselves, and we'll just try to do what we can do. Because I really don't want to give up on that Brotherhood quest line. That would suck. I'm not sure what exactly bugged out Paladin Dance. I don't know why he got to ArcJet Systems, walked inside, said the first line of that quest about, you know, oh, do this my way, blah, blah, blah. And then he turned around, walked outside, ran down the hill to Grey Garden, fought a bunch of robots on the way. Just, oh, okay, was it Raider there? Oh, shit. Oh god, it started. Oh, everything was calm until the Fire Nation attacked. Oh god, the literal Fire Nation. Help. Plus, we might finally get that flamer we wanted. Oh, Jesus. I feel like these guys are taking a lot more hits than they used to. Not great. Not great, not great. You can have that. Ooh, hot stuff, hot stuff. Be that. Okay, I think that's as good an indicator as any that maybe we need to tweak this a little, huh? Oh, we're getting some frame loss here. Hang on, gang. Okay, that's got it. Little chaotic. A little bit nuts. Little nuts. Oops. Little nuts. Oops. Okay. Oh my god, get up. Not the time. What? Oh, that's Piper. Shit. Sorry, Piper. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, we are clear. Fortunately, that we managed to get a Minuteman patrol to come back us up. Woof. Yeah, man, all out war is exactly right. This has... Things have escalated somewhat. Okay. Please. First things first. Let's grab what we picked up so far. I think we picked up a couple flamers, so that's awesome. Crappy one of those. That. That can go. That can go. Ruined flamers. They're always ruined. Can't we ever have nice things? Bayonets can go. This can go. Okay, so yeah, this War of the Commonwealth. Let's give it a day to see if things kind of balance out. But at the moment, there's no way this is sustainable. Like, we're just gonna lose too much shit. But we'll give it a day to see if it kind of finds some kind of equilibrium, and then we'll say no, if that's not the case. Even you never have anything good. Do you have any bandages or anything? No. Blech. Blech. Dead guys. Loot you real good. Report. Dive hard. Another dead settler. That sucks, man. When those guys die, it really sets us back. Literally none of this is worth anything. Get in here already. Not useful to me. Can't even scrap this shit. Like, some of these are literally worth zero. Just selling them to get them out of my inventory. Okay. Let's reevaluate. Alright, well, we had 138 round. 8 shotgun shells.
Huh? We got trouble.
Shit, man. God. Go stand under the turrets. Fucking sucks out here. Found a little bit more 5.56. Found a few fusion cells. Wouldn't say this has put us in a particularly good spot, though. We definitely ran at a net negative for that combat encounter. Oh, this guy got in pretty far. Guy really wanted it. Do something with you later. You don't just disappear on your own. Okay. I don't care. Fuck that guy. What can we do? What can we do? Well, we can break that down. Don't really have enough 5.56 to want to pull out an LMG. Same with the minigun. Power armor's down at Grey Garden. We don't really have the power cells for it anyway.
What are you building?
38. 45. Take some shotgun shells. $5mm. All right. Puts us in a little bit better of a position. Okay. 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 All right. Gonna have to do it for now. Stash our stuff. Oh, hi, Maiko. Friends of mine are watching the stream. That's always nice. Let's see. What can we do? Take this crap with us. We'll sell it. Where all this stuff came from, but we're gonna grab it. A lot of potatoes. It's a hell of a lot of potatoes. Might be able to make some cash selling potatoes. Atomic scotch. Here's parasites. We do have parasites. Yep. Doing that. Sanitized water. Wasteland burgers. Got chops. Just grilling in the rain. Normal stuff. Potato pot pie. Baked float fly. I want to do a quick audio check, so this might get a little annoying, but bear with me, gang. I'm just gonna switch gears over here and baked float fly. I want to do a quick audio check, so this might get a little annoying, but bear with me, gang. Okay. So let's set the desktop audio down a little bit more. It is a little loud. Okay. That should help the balance a little bit. A little later today, I'm actually going to cook up a little recipe that I call, well, I don't really know what I call it, but I've been conceptualizing it as like kind of a death claw Chinese food recipe. I'll show you the finished product after I make it on stream here. I'd like to cook it for you on stream, but I don't really have the gear for that, so I guess I could use my cell phone, but it would look really shitty. Keep the Mirelurk eggs for now. Potted meat can go. All right, we made ourselves a lot of clean stuff. A bunch of nice clean food. That's good. Because we should eat some of that nice clean food. Made some sanitized water, which is still irradiated, but less irradiated. Less irradiation is nice. We like that. It's what we want to be. Right. Like that. Rads are creeping back up close to 50% on us. That's not great. Can't make any bandages because we are still out of glue. Can't make any red off because we are out of hub flowers and purified water. But we should be making purified water now, so we should have a little bit of that every day. So if we just wait long enough, we'll get more. Same with gourds, so we can make the other recipe now. Let's go talk to our camp doctor, assuming they didn't get murdered. Oh, we still have a living doctor somewhere in camp, so just gotta find him. Doctor. Okay, I guess we'll have to ring the bell. I have no idea where this doctor is. They're probably walking around outside waiting to get murked. Everyone in our town is freaking crazy. Why you thought you would be able to pass through that, but okay. There's the doc. Doc, for God's sake, sell me some bandages. Something. Got anesthetic, that's good. Get purified water, that's good too. Got bandages. I guess we're just gonna buy some bandages off them. Buy that for later, because we always need that. We'll just sell them some of our random shit. Some melons. Yum yum deviled eggs. Some plants we don't really need. Regrets. Bolts. Some cartridges. Gonna have some of these flares. And there we go. Alright, bandage time. Yep. Still got those parasites, so let's take that anti-parasitic. Damn it, wrong button. Okay. Makes us stupid and does some damage. Ouch. Did I just kill ourselves? Oh god. What happened? What happened? Yeah, I think I killed us in well, the guy had 24 hit points to give up, and it just immediately killed us while we were in the Pip-Boy and crashed the game. So we reboot. We reload. Oh, Jesus, this game. Hello, GP Music. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us. Apologies if I'm a little delayed in seeing your messages over there on YouTube. The stream delay tends to fluctuate at around 3 to 5 minutes. Oh, they're already gone. Okay, never mind.
You need fixing up.
Good there, buddy?
Look at you. Actually, let's see what I can spare.
Okay. Freaking sucks. Definitely going to be worth more to us than 3 bottle caps. Trying to think of what we should do after we leave here. We are in a bit of a pickle. Our quests are bugged out. Really worried about that. I'm worried that we're going to get to a point where we're just not going to be able to proceed because the quests are just bugged to hell. It's my number one concern right now. But there's not really much we can do about it. So it's kind of in a situation where we're just going to press forward and hope for the best. Bro, this was easier last time.
Need something?
We only had 11 hit points when I tried to use that thing, so that's what killed us. Because we don't have any hit points. How are we at? All right, we've got enough hit points to not die when we get rid of our parasites. Let's do that. Yum. Get regret. Can't decline that down yet. Oh, our rad situation is not nice. Not good at all, man. All of our settlers are fucking dead. Ominous rainstorm. Guess we should put another turret down over here if we can. I don't think we can. I think we're out of resources, but... yeah, we don't have any circuitry. Okay. Stomp on another bandage. Roll out. Destination unknown. See if we can get to Grey Garden. Oh, we increased how fed we are, so our bandage is doing better. It's actually gonna end up running into a lot of our rads and doing no good for us. Well, we don't have any way to do anything about it, so... okay. Hell no. Fuck that. There's a laser hit. It begins. Yeah, there. Gunners versus synths? Yeah. Just escape this way, shall we? Let them figure that out for themselves. I'm sure one day they'll come to a peaceful accord. Getting the fuck out of here. Oh, the saddest raider. Hey, this guy's trying to have a moment down here. Would you guys... absolute madness. Okay, clearly that hoped-for equilibrium is not happening. So it's time to tweak our War of the Commonwealth settings, I think. This was only at 2, so we're going to go back down to 1. I guess we were at 0 before. I thought we were at 1, but... and Grey Garden is under attack. Wanted my turrets to fight them. What can I say? Might not be a good idea, but it's my idea, and I'm keeping it. Copper and aluminum, absolutely totally worth it. Not a rip off at all. Boom. Whoa! Oh. Okay. See if we can get any circuits. Probably not, but we can hope. Sorry, Minute Manor. Whoops. Have to fix that. What are you guys over here fighting? More mutants? Overloaded again. Just too much stuff for one man to carry. We don't have any damn circuits. Even after killing all those robots, we didn't get a single piece of circuitry. Sucks. Alright, we should move our primary workbench to Greygarden. We're going to operate out of Greygarden for a while. So master workbench is going to be Greygarden for the time being. Moves all of our stuff over here. Refresh, usually catches a few more things. Yeah, another 1,000 items. Okay. Do we have any circuitry now? No. Alright, so we are completely out of circuitry. We got 0. We do have our power armor here. Fusion cores at a little under 50%, which reeks. That is a big suck. Just roll you down the hill there, doggo. Bye-bye. Random broken bullshit on this guy. Pity meat on you. Pity crap. Super mutant stuff is next to worthless and it weighs a ton, but since they're right here, we may as well grab it. It's also annoying that for whatever reason the super mutants aren't scrappable automatically, like right out of that interface. So I gotta come in here and do this. And their armor is completely worthless. Like, you can't even scrap it into anything. But, like, these at least will scrap into some metal and parts and whatever, which I can use later. Not totally worthless to pick up. Alright, I'm not going to risk taking the power armor out for a walk. We just don't have the bits for it. I'm going to put the helmet in storage. That jumpsuit, these goggles. Aft visor. Interesting. See what else we can put away. There's probably a bunch of trash ammo. Yeah. This isn't really all that heavy, but we don't need it on us, so fuck it. Oh, we found some 308. That's good. We'll bring the hunting rifle back out with us. Because that's a pretty high caliber gun. That'll actually help us kill some of these bigger and tougher enemies a little more efficiently. 209, though. We're already pretty weighed down. A lot of that's probably food and water, right? Yeah, because we took a bunch of this shit out with us. They'll weigh like half a pound each. Just toss them into there. Yeah, that's 6 pounds right there. Don't need this. Don't need to do water. A lot of this stuff we're going to process or sell soon. Let's see if we can put down a compost heap. Bench. That right here. Put the compost bin. Shove all of this stuff into it. Grizzly meat. Goes right in there. Let's see. Station. Okay. So it's production manager. Plant nursery. Active services. Wild razor grain to razor grain. Wild fruit. Okay. Okay. How does this work? Your 20 rating yields 1 service plus crop. Fertilizer doubles your rating yield. Alright, so that's why we're getting. Yeah, we've got a decent amount of stuff coming in. We need more razor grain in order to be able to actually get a razor grain every cycle, but that's promising. Okay. Where do I need to put this stuff? Documentation. Okay, whatever. Does resource production work? Okay. We might actually be able to start doing mining and extraction. I think we're actually pretty close to that now. We need to build that stuff. Production. Mining and oil. Okay, so yeah, because we're Tech 4, so we actually can build like a small oil well. We should probably definitely do that. Don't probably need a refinery. we do... Oh, okay, extractor. Alright, so we're not going to be able to do extractor for a while. But we can do an oil well. We need circuits, of course. For it is always circuits. But that gives us something to root for. Okay. Let's put these melons back in here. Put some of our wild stuff back in there. I don't know what it does. We'll just leave it. Puts us down to 185. Can we get any lower without getting rid of stuff we're going to need? Well, probably need those cargo bots. We'll put them away. Put 5 bland and clean bottles too. These weigh anything? No, this is all weightless. What about here? Some of these weigh stuff. Some of those robot mans got a weight to them. Let's see if we can.
What are you building?
Alright, Ada, let's see if we can fancy you up a little. Really what we need to do is we need to make you more foodie.
It's always fascinating watching.
Oh, yeah, no. No wonder. Okay, a lot of this stuff weighs. So put this here. Yeah, there was 30 pounds of crap just in our mods. Alright, well with that we're fine. We've got plenty of weight now. Drink some sanitized water. And proceed into the nightmare. Let's go check on Paladin Dance, see if he wants to go do his mission. If he does, we'll follow him. If not, we'll go try to do it for him. And maybe he'll just show up. Fucking dingus. So much death. Having this corpse scanner really is quite handy. I'm not even picking up a dog collar. Fuck it. Worth like 1 steel. They're a pain in the ass. You can't scrap them in normal ways. You gotta do stupid shit to it. Hey. Good to see you. Are we doing this or what?
Paladin Dance.
I hate you. Okay, Dance is a dipshit. We're on our own. Moving out. Looks like our little invisible cargo bot friend is capable of just like looting random stuff for us, which is neat. Zip. We being shot at? No, just coincidence. Just random stray bullets, the best kind. Dead bugs. Alright, so after setting this to 1, I think we're getting a little bit more reasonable spawn increase. Like we're getting, there are definitely more spawns around, but it's not like utterly insane. Like that's 2 robots, not 12. Good shot, Preston, you idiot. Back. Hey. Help out here, bud. Fuck it. No minute, man. Try. Oh. Yeah, we'll take it then. I mean, I can't really blame you, dog meat. One down. Oh, yeah, because you helped. Fucking Preston. The stupid robot go. Any other dead guys? Oh, is that it? Yes. Hey, basic circuitry. All right. Good stuff.
What are you gonna do with that?
Just need about 40 more basic circuitry, and we'll have enough for a little bit. So much circuitry. Let's see if we can get over to Arc Jet Systems without getting eaten by a bear.
I think I got something over here.
Bugs versus muties. Well, ghouls, technically.
Nothing to worry.
Eat them up. Ice, ice, baby. Very hard when you don't have bandages. Oh, at least. Oh God, no! What is that, man? Oh wait, did it disappear? You guys saw those too, right? Like, I didn't imagine that. There were definitely like a bunch of fucking. I saw a sentry and two assaultrons over here a second ago. Just get to the damn arc jet thing. Which is luckily not too far from Grey Garden. Oh lord. That was a rocket. Best to do something with that. So stop missing. He's such a crap shot. Fuck you. Show you the life of the mind. E220 pistol. I don't know if I've seen that one yet. Tumbly, tumbly, tumbly. Okay. Oh god. That's a Deathclaw. Oh, so was that. What is this? Little baby Deathclaw. Little baby. Little baby Deathclaw. Dude. Went right through my legs. So. Get we're out of here. Preston, no, we're leaving. Leaving. I'm leaving you. I'm leaving you behind. I hope you get eaten by a Deathclaw. Fuck you. Now. Oh. It's Wilson finding junk. Cool. That's helpful. Won't have to spend all of my time looking through stuff for crap. Just focus on doing adventure things. I like that. I like that a lot.
You sure that's worth taking with us?
Shut up, Preston. Circuitry. Hey, everybody, to make sure that security is enforced, we're enforcing a change of password policy. We got to change this password like every half year. Anyway, here's the new password. We just wrote it down and sent it to a company-wide email. This is real things that happen.
Why the heck are they making us record this? Oh crap, it's on, isn't it? This is Technician Rand, our Jet Propulsion Division. I'm here with Technician Janowski, work log A1190. Janowski and I have been working on the Mars Shot project for about 3 months now, and I think we have the thrust calculations worked out.
Man, I wish I was headed up there with those guys. It'd be nice to get the hell away from our lousy planet.
Hey, easy. If we don't record these logs properly, we're gonna get fired. The supervisor is already itching to get rid of us, especially since it's taking us longer than we promised.
So what? We've been drafted anyway. We're shipping out in a few weeks, remember? Soon we'll be doing push-ups, eating freeze-dried rations, and just wishing we were spending our day inside a cushy private laboratory.
Of course I remember,
Well, these guys aren't hostile to us yet.
but I'm trying not to imagine
Dance
keeping my
isn't
head blown
here.
off when I'm on the front line. Keeping my mind on work is helping me deal with the problem. Maybe that doesn't make sense to you, but it's important to me, okay?
All right.
Oh god, you guys are gonna kill me.
Look, why don't you talk to me and we'll start a new one.
Did you hit anything? Of course not. Oops. Not that I should really talk, huh?
I've got this one.
Ooh, that was a whiff. Woo. Okay, slight problem. We don't have much in the way of, bullets. Having Dance here to provide actual fire support would probably be nice. But we don't. So that's an issue for us. Okay. We're going to see, because I'm pretty sure there's a way to teleport Paladin Dance back here. Okay. For move to player. So player.move to and then the reference ID. So we should do player.move to Now, he's not technically a companion yet, so I'm worried that this is going to break it, but... That's not right. That moved us. I did... Oh, okay. I see. Oh, hey, look who decided he was going to come back. Looks like he was on his way. Well, whatever, we fixed him. Maybe. I don't know. I kid. You know what, man? I am exhausted by the strangeness that we have. He's gonna get stuck in this exact same little thing here, isn't he? Get loose! Get loose! Get loose! Ah. There we go, baby bird. You're free. All right. Here you go, buddy. Jesus Christ. Let's summon Wilson. See if he can make a... There he is. Hey, Wilson. What can you do? Keep that adhesive. Oh, okay. And he's gone. Okay. Yeah. Can you make a bandage for me, dude? Like, stations, scavenging on, low quality junk. Yeah. Any quality junk. Okay. Literally everything. Just get absolutely everything, dude. Oh god, where's gas?
Paladin dance.
Where are you going? Well, absolute idiot. We'll get back inside and we'll just try to teleport him to us. I think I understand how the architecture of the console commands works now. I think. We'll try it. I think that's how variables work in... Not variables. Constructors? Whatever. I think that's how they work in C#. So the order of operations needs to be a little different than what I tried. Okay. Alright, so we did player.move to dance, basically. We need to do... Oh, sorry. Need to do... D or D. Player. Hey, buddy.
Excuse me, Paladin dance. Keep moving. We'll talk later.
That's somewhat promising.
My scanners must be malfunctioning. Movement detected. Curious.
Oh boy. I hope we find a lot more energy cells. Dance. Watch out, Garden.
Sensors indicating concealed organic life form.
Yeah, I told you to watch out, bud.
You cannot remain undetected for long.
Paladin. No time for questions now. We have to keep moving.
I am detecting
Enough
specific
chat.
activity.
We've got a job to do.
Any hostile life form.
Alright, well, at least we got Dance to fight some paladins. All we had to do was stand in his way to prevent him from running away. Maybe this will reset his AI.
Targeting sensors.
Dance? Keep the noise down. This place is crawling with
Terminating
hostiles.
with extreme prejudice.
Off he goes. Again. Nothing to do for it. We just gotta keep trying to move forward. With our no hit points.
Scanning.
Fuck you, Dance. Get up there. Trying to squeeze past me. Yeah, go that way.
Remain vigilant. I know they're still here.
Literally getting shot, man. This fucking guy. Alright, everybody get out of my goddamn. Whoa. Help. Well, we managed to find a handful of parts, circuit boards. Synths have good loot. That's good, at least. Paladin Dance is still chicken shit. Okay, according to the wiki, this is a known bug. And if we walk through and complete the quest as normal, he'll teleport to us at the end and we can complete it. Of course, getting through the quest without his fire support is going to be really tricky, so. But at least we will be able to complete the quest. Assuming we
Pleasure
can
to see you again, sir. Are
you
you
know,
ready to depart?
survive.
Time to hit the road.
Excellent. I'll endeavor to do my best.
Garvey, you're out. You fucking suck. We're back to Sanctuary Hills and die there. Ada, you're in. You're a robot, and that's cool. Robots are neat. And robot on robot violence is something that I wholeheartedly support. So, hey, we can build an oil well. Wow, we got a lot of fucking circuitry out of that. 42? Holy shit, man. Okay, so let's put down an oil well. We'll put it down over here. It needs power. Actually, no, we'll put it down over here because we have a power source for the elevator. And we'll just put it right there. Yeah. Yeah, because we have those two power networks at this settlement. Okay, and do we then want to extractor, arc furnace, refinery? Yeah, I think we want a refinery. We want to process crude oil into usable materials, right? So we'll put that down too. La la la. Put it right there for now. And then we gotta wire that up. That. That. And then we'll do one of dips. Not enough juice. Right, because that produces 8. And the other thing. Okay. So then we'll put that here. And we'll do this. We wire that. We wire that up. There we go. Wired that up. And then we'll go from there to there. Boom. Oil well at 1. Ruby. Okay. And we are extracting oil. Sweet. Let's move you up here so you have a better firing angle. Yo. This is just a crappy little turret, but we need it to do things, so... Oh, wait. The platform, we can rewire that to be a better turret. Yeah, you're gonna be... You're gonna fire irradiated rounds. Fuck everybody's life up. There. Alright. That should give some good coverage to this side of the compound.
I say, have you noticed that 77K acting a bit strangely?
Lily, darling, must be a thing more specific than that.
Ah, yes, quite right. Well, it just seems to be a tad slow at night, as if it's not running on a full charge.
It's probably just a defect in the power unit. I'll have a look at it later.
Jolly good. Just let me know if you need anything. I'll see if I can't make a trade for you.
Thought that there was a way to like stack these at 50%. So I would like to start over here and kind of do like one of these and make this the new floor level for this part of the base. We're gonna have like a little bit of an industrial park here. Doesn't seem to want to work though. That's pretty close. I know I'm way too OCD about this, but if things aren't at least kind of lined up, it really bugs me. They don't have to be perfect, they just gotta be close. Use pure floor pieces, I think, for over here. That'll explain the stuff growing out of it. And then we can do that. Gives it a nice finish for the not quite vertical sections. There. Okay. Good. Build some concrete over here. There. That there. And we're almost out of concrete. So I don't want anything coming at us from down this hill and getting up into our base through here, right? So I'm going to wall all this off. I'm going to put some junk fences down. Seal this up proper like. So that nothing can crawl through here and get up to where all of our defenses are. If they want into our base, they've got to come in through the front door like everybody else. This guy again, over to this corner. So anything that wants to get in here, can't go there, that, can't go through that. It's got to come all the way up the hill. Past, by the way, are defensive turrets and whatever else we build over here to thwart anything that wants to come up here. Build an absolute fortress out of this place. Got a nice little setup there. You can still get in and out through here. We'll build a junk fence door there, actually. Well, maybe not. No, we'll just wall it off. If you want to get out from this direction, you gotta go through the barn. There. This also has the added benefit of keeping some of our settlers from running out this way and engaging combatants outside. Now, I do want to put... I'm waiting for our compost heap to produce more compost. What I want to do is I want to put down some of these big dirt patches in here and then plant our crops inside there. Actually, I guess that's good size, right? Like, yeah, that's a little garden planter. That's fine. We'll put one of those down and we'll put some of our food in it. I'll just kind of clean things up a little bit, make it look a little nicer.
Well, the gun is half done.
There we go. And we've got these nice little cosmetic water sprayers, which we can also. Those are also nice for this. Yeah, we should have gone with the other one. But, oh well. Do that for the rest. Once we have more outpost. Hey there, Venom. We are building up Grey Garden a little bit here. It just needs a lot of love. We need to put some work in on it. And one place that we need to put in work is the second floor of this building. There's a nice little plot of roof out here, which we don't have access to from the interior. But it's got a nice flat roof over the garage, and I want to use that to put some turrets down on. I also need to figure out where we're going to put our main gate. This structure is kind of in the way of where we might normally build a main gate for Grey Garden. We could... I guess we could build it out of right here. That should work, right? Fence gate. Okay. Yeah, if we build... Actually, yeah, I think that's going to work pretty well. Yeah, that actually works pretty good. Okay. That's our main gate now. And now let's seal up this area.
Thanks to you, the water's cleaner and the crops are doing great. Thanks!
You're welcome, game show host robot. Button this up here. With
Hi there!
jump
Yes, Green.
fences.
Say, I was wondering if you could get your hands on some motor oil next time a trader comes through. One of Unit 771's manipulator arms is getting just a little tight.
Well, we can't have that. Rest assured, Green. I shall secure the needed provisions as soon as I'm able.
Well, that'd be just swell. Isn't he a great contestant, ladies and gentlemen? I'm afraid that's all the time we have for now. Thanks for watching, and come see us again soon.
Yes.
I love how... Is that Green, I think, is the game show host? I love how he's the only one that's, like, in character. Like, the others are kind of aware that they have a personality quirk, but he's the only one that seems to feel like he's on television. It's fun. Then we'll... This, for now... Okay. Move some of the corn so that it's a little out of the way. Move stay over in this corner for now, so we can move them into a proper spot. Yeah, there we go. Lights are good. Lights are also a good thing that people enjoy. People like to be able to see at night, I've found. Maybe not everybody, maybe not all of the time, but certainly a lot of people like to be able to see. There we go. That's nice, actually. It's pretty good. Okay. We actually fire this. Yeah, okay, we'll use that over here. So, it's that one too, probably, right? Look. Sweet, yeah. All right. A little bit of light adds a lot to the base. All over there. It's outside the boundaries. Like a spotlight or something we can put down here. That kind of works. Searchlight. It's like running lights. That's good. That's real good. There's a bright security checkpoint there. I put a security checkpoint up there, but I think I'm actually going to move it down here. This base is turning out pretty nice, must say. Let's not dive down there. That tends to kill us. some decent fire lines from up here. Decent, not great. Snap in. There. Ready? And go. We'll put that right like there. People can actually walk over to it. Put another block right there. So it doesn't look stupid. Less stupid. Defenses. Metal guard post. Actually, yeah. We need this over here. We won't have any trouble shooting through that railing. And we put a metal guard post right here. Yes, yes. Not wanting to do it. Outside the building perimeter? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, okay. So what we'll do is we'll tell this to move back a little bit. Nudge this. Move. That wasn't right. Do that again. So let's see. Let's move it to the left a little bit. Pretty close to where we had it. See how it looks like with our fence down here. Well, we can move the fence. It's not a big. Yeah, we'll move the fence. Let's move this. Go 32. We'll nudge it to the left. Okay, that's looking good. Let's just move it back one more. What's gonna do? That's gonna be. Oh, that's in the way now. Well, you know what? We can move that house. Fuck that. Move that. There. Nice. Okay. And then down here. That's pretty good. That's looking fine. The gate is in a good spot. And let's check the parapet up top. We can move it forward a little bit. Maybe. Move it. Nice. Excellent. How about some lights? Guys. Excellent. Jump that I could not have survived. Okay. Looking groovy. Yeah. I think that works. All right, this little base has turned out pretty good. Oh, yeah, I'm familiar with the Stalker games. Shadow of Chernobyl is probably the most Fallout in inspiration. After that, they kind of become a little bit more like generic action games. Metro 2033 is also pretty Fallout-esque. Although those are more linear level-based FPS games rather than RPGs. They've got RPG elements, but yeah, those are some fun games. There's a couple of good VR games too that are out there that are in that same vein that I want to check out at some point in the future. I just got a new cable for my headset, so in the future I'll be able to play some VR games, and I'll figure out how I can see the Twitch chat from inside VR, and then I'll start playing those so you guys can follow along with me. But I got some technical hurdles to overcome first before we can do that. Wood floors for everybody. Everybody likes wood floors. All the hipsters want wood floors in their apartments. It's a good time. I don't know if we can make that work there. It's a nice idea. Yeah, I've got a decent living room space set up for VR. I've got a lot of room, so just move the couches a little bit, and I should be all right. I also usually don't panic that much in VR, not to the point where like I turn around and like run away. I mean, I still panic plenty, but like there's enough of my conscious mind available to be like, okay, we're freaking out, but also this is VR, so like, don't break your television or smash into the fireplace. So I haven't had a problem yet, but we'll see what happens when I start playing some spookier games that maybe normally I wouldn't play for fun, but would be more fun to play with an audience. Because that's definitely a thing. Like, there are some games that I probably would never play for myself, because on my own as an individual, I wouldn't have that much fun. But as like kind of a group activity, right? Like as part of an audience, as part of a stream with an audience or with friends, those kinds of scary games take on another life, where it becomes more interesting. So there'll definitely be some games like that. Hopefully, I won't break myself or my stuff, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not that worried. I don't think it'll be a problem. All right. Well, we need more concrete and such to kind of finish our floor plan idea here. I don't think we have any more vendor tickets, so we need more vendor contracts in order to really get Grey Garden up to where I want it to be. But for now, at least, Grey Garden should be sound. It is defensible. It has turrets in smart places. It has a couple walls that will keep the worst of the shenanigans at bay. So, yeah. Whoa, that's crazy. Fortunately, I'm on the third floor where I'm at, so I don't have a lot of risk of cars crashing into my living room or my computer room. At least I hope not. If someone manages to crash a car into the third floor of my building, they are really working hard at it. Like, they made an effort. I was watching the Blues Brothers yesterday, and there's this scene kind of towards the end of the movie where like the Nazi characters that are chasing the Blues Brothers to try to kill them end up like driving their car off of a like highway that's under construction, right? And it's really absurd and funny because I mean, first off, they're Nazis and they're driving this like little German car, but they drive off this highway intersection and then they're like thousands of feet in the air. For the movie, they literally dropped a car out of an airplane, like in Chicago. And so you can like see it above like the level of the Hancock Plaza and the Sears Tower and all that stuff, just like falling. And it's pretty funny. I wonder how they did that. Did they just like drop it out of a plane? Where did they drop it onto? How could they make sure that it wasn't going to like land in someone's house? I gotta look that up and see how they did it, because that was like such a crazy shot. I'm really curious. Oh, excuse me. Some wider stairs here, maybe. Oh, we had a couple of extra concrete blocks that we could use. Ruby. Super nice. And then we'll just move all of this to the extent that we can. Here. Much for that needing to be in dirt. Oop, I fell. Now I live here. Oh, right, there's this whole fucking situation that we need to try to correct. That'll be an ongoing project, I think. I did see the new Afterlife Ghostbusters. I thought it was fun. I liked it a lot, actually. They're apparently making a sequel where the kids are going to go to New York and hang out with Winston Zedmore and like reboot the franchise, which sounds fun. Like I'm excited to see how that turns out, man. Like that looks really great. Yeah, I'm glad that they managed to pull that one back from the precipice after the first reboot movie, which wasn't very good, at least in my opinion. But I was talking to a buddy of mine who does like it, but he also likes those Melissa McCarthy movies, which I just don't think they're very funny. I think they're like Ace Ventura level humor, and but I also don't like Will Ferrell movies. So like, if you like those kinds of like kind of cringy humor movies, I can see why you might like Ghostbusters 2016. But yeah, I definitely preferred the Afterlife movie, even though it was a little bit, it was almost a little too schmaltzy with the Harold Ramis stuff. And it was a little odd for Harold Ramis to be in a movie that he had tried to get made for so many years and wasn't able to get made, and then died, and then they like put him in the movie Dead. Which I understand that they were trying to be as respectful as they could be while doing it, but I don't know, man. If I was dead and I had if I was an actor and then I died, I wouldn't want someone to like cast me in something posthumously. if that makes sense. Personally, I think that would be pretty weird. And I'm not saying they did like a bad job or that it was disrespectful, but like just kind of on principle, that's a strange thing. But that aside, and them going a little bit far into dog manual. Lots of dog manuals. And 2 purified water. Yay. But anyway, all of that aside, and that's a very small nitpick. You know, I mean, it was a little sappy at points, which I felt like it went too far into that. That was a departure from the tone of the original Ghostbusters. But again, very minor gripe. Like just something I personally would have preferred a different go towards. But I also understand that this was kind of like a healing movie for the fandom. It was basically an olive branch, right? Like they were like, "Hey, listen, sorry about that last one. Is this what you wanted?" And the answer was yes. That's what people wanted.
Another admirer comes to see me.
It was always what people wanted, and you were insane to not have made that movie in the first place. Yeah, their falling out was pretty famous in Hollywood, but apparently they reconciled as Ramis was on his deathbed. In fact, Murray actually, from what I heard in an interview with Ramis's daughter, and she said that as Harold Ramis was getting close to the end, Murray came over and sat with him, and they talked for a few hours, and kind of buried that hatchet a little bit. So that's pretty cool. It sucks that they couldn't have done that years earlier. Never mind for what we the fans would have gotten out of more collaborations between those two brilliant comedians. Never mind that, but it's always sad to see a situation where friends find themselves at odds. That's always rough, and especially when you've been close friends with someone for so many years, to then have it go and be a situation where you don't talk for 20 years. That sucks. So it's a shame that it took that long for them to reconcile, but it is a great thing that they did eventually reconcile before Harold Ramis passed. So silver linings. Speaking of silver linings, here's the thing: we just built the Archimedes orbital laser signaling device. It does this. Ink. And we can do that once a day. So that'll come in handy. Fuck you, the Wasteland. I've got an orbital laser now. We need to make some freaking Radaway. We are irradiated. We finally made some bandages because we had some adhesive after our run into ArcJet. But we're still irradiated as bits. Hub flower. Didn't we just get 2 purified water? I don't think the mailbox is working correctly. It keeps telling me I'm getting these rewards and then I don't get them. Because it just said that it gave me 2 purified water. You all saw it. And now they're gone. Quick refresh. Yeah. I didn't like the 2016 Ghostbusters movie. As I said, it's just not a kind of humor that I enjoy. I have heard some people that really liked it. And again, yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, for me personally, it's also because I hate women. No, obviously that's not the case, but yeah, it was just like too much improvised humor, too much cringe humor, which I don't really like. I don't like watching grown-ups act stupid. I don't find a lot of humor in, oh, look at me, I'm falling over, I'm fat and dumb, I don't find that kind of humor funny. It just makes me go, ugh. This makes me cringe. I don't like it. I don't like to cringe. I want to live a cringe-free life. But a lot of people do like that kind of humor. Elf is a lot of people's favorite movie. You know, I didn't like Elf. I'll never like Elf. I like when characters can be witty and clever, and maybe there's someone somewhat buffoonish, but it's just a personal preference thing for me. And yeah, like, those ladies are very talented in their own right. I've seen them in other things where they've been very good and very funny. It's just a matter of personal preference. I don't like that particular kind of rambly, like... I hesitate to call it this, but yeah, I don't know what the exact nature of that humor is. I don't know who it's for. Like, what... I know Melissa McCarthy's very popular, and Kristen Wiig and Kristen Stewart, or Bell, or whatever her name is. There's like, I can't... Kate McKinnon, that's the other one. And then Kristen somebody. Kristen Wiig? I think that's right. And they're very popular, particularly with the ladies. They like their humor a lot. There were like a couple of movies that they did that were like big hits in kind of like the female movie-going audience market. So I don't know. There's like something about it that appeals to ladies that they like. Me, not so much. There's something about public embarrassment that I've never found particularly funny. I think I've seen Step Brothers. I think I saw part of it. I don't usually go out of my way to watch Will Ferrell movies for that exact reason, because they all tend to be that same kind of buffoonish humor. So I tend to avoid. The parts that I've seen of Step Brothers seemed like much the same kind of thing that I expected from him in any movie. But, I mean, to each their own, right? Like, it's not a problem if people like that kind of humor. It's just not for me. That's all. Not a big deal. You don't have to like every single movie. The reason that Ghostbusters 2016 was such a thorn in a lot of people's side is because while you don't have to like every movie, when it's a franchise, right? Like, I don't want to go see every single movie that comes out. They're not all going to, not 100% of them are going to be interesting to me, right? That's kind of obvious. But when it's a movie that's like a sequel to a movie that I know and love, my expectation would be that I'm going to enjoy that movie. Right? This is the problem with Star Wars and some of the Star Trek shows and a lot of these existing franchises where new people come in to write this new entry in the thing, and they want to change it a lot and do something different with it, which is not always a bad idea, but you got to respect that core audience. You've got to respect the people that already like the thing, and you've got to understand why they like the thing. What is it about the thing that already exists that those people like that they're going to want to see reflected in the new thing? With the Ghostbusters example, you know, the things I liked about the original were that it was kind of an underdog story. I hate Uncut Gems. I hate that movie. Hate it. I know everybody talks about how great it is. No, it's a portrait of a shitty person putting other people in terrible situations through his own selfishness, and everything goes to hell. Like, there's nothing uplifting or fun about that movie for me. It wasn't funny. It wasn't like the whole time. I'm just like watching this. I'm watching a human being self-destruct in slow motion, and he's not even aware that he's doing it. He's not even aware that he's a shitty person. Terrible. I just can't enjoy a movie like that. Like, that's not a story I want to see. I see those kinds of stories in real life. Why do I want to pay money to watch an actor who made $1 million do that same thing? Yeah. No, yeah, everybody reviewed it like it was amazing, and I just don't see why. I don't understand why people thought that was such an amazing movie. Is it because Adam Sandler was in like kind of a serious role? Is that the threshold for achievement? I don't know. None of the acting that I saw seemed particularly noteworthy. Maybe I missed something. I kind of like watched it while I was at work at the bar. So, maybe there are some elements to it that I didn't catch, but yeah, I didn't see the magic. I don't know, man. Everything I did see, I hated. I hated watching that scenario play out. It wasn't fun. And maybe that was the point. Maybe that was the reaction the movie was supposed to elicit in me. Maybe that was the focus of that art. And if so, they did a great job. I'll say that. If the goal of the directors and the writers and the cast were to make me uncomfortable and make me hate that character, they completely accomplished their goal. I just don't want to sit down for 2 hours and spend my life like that. I want to, like, when it's time for me to watch a movie, I want escapism. I want fun. I want to relax. I want to see something cool or funny or interesting. I don't want to see the same kind of dickhead that I can see walking down the street in Chicago being a piece of crap. Reign Over Me was a much better movie than Uncut Gems, I would say. And it is like kind of a similar vein where he's like a fucked up person and he's like, but there's also an element of redemption to it and of overcoming something. Like, you have that story structure of there's a problem that needs to be overcome, and even if the problem isn't completely overcome by the end of the movie, at least progress was made towards it. And that I can get behind. That's a movie I can watch. In terms of like a human drama, right? But when you have all of those elements of a drama, but nobody actually acknowledges or deals with any of the core problems, like, that's the difference between Reign Over Me and Uncut Gems. In Reign Over Me, the core of the movie is literally, what can we do to help this guy deal with his trauma? And in Uncut Gems, it's a grown man ignoring his gambling addiction and making everyone around him suffer up until the very end of the movie. He learns no lessons. He learns nothing about himself. He does not introspect. He does not change. And then, spoiler alert, he catches a bullet in the face. And he gets his brother-in-law killed. Or cousin, or whoever that guy was. Just because he's a shitty person. Exactly. I mean, anyway, enough about Uncut Gems. That's my take on it. And like you said, not every movie's for everyone. I didn't like it. A lot of people really like it. But not every movie's got to be for everyone. So, if Uncut Gems 2 comes out, I would not expect to go and see it and enjoy it. There's no reason that I would enjoy that. If they took Uncut Gems 2 and they made it like a sci-fi action-adventure movie that's lighthearted and fun in the vein of like a Star Wars or something like that, I might actually enjoy that movie, but it would be insane to do that, right? You don't want to just like change everything about a movie for the sequel. That's crazy. Unless it's very clear that you're doing some kind of an anthology series. Yeah, no, they're obviously not going to make an Uncut Gems 2, but I'm using this as an example of what has been happening with a lot of existing franchises, which is why there's all this contention out in nerddom about people being mad at what's happening to their beloved franchises. This is what. That's why. That's what's happening. Yeah, and I mean, he did an okay job acting, but I mean, we've seen him in serious roles before. We know that he can be a somewhat serious actor. So, like we said, Reign Over Me. He did a great job in that movie. So, like, I'm not particularly impressed. Like, there wasn't like a lot in that movie for that character to do that was like a big acting lift either, right? Like, it was just he was playing a different character than what he normally does because he's normally into comedies. But there wasn't like a really like big dramatic emotional scene that I can remember that like did anything. But anyway, all that to say, I'm excited for the new Ghostbusters movie. But yeah, Pixels was a dumb movie. I don't even put that down as Adam Sandler's fault. That was a studio monster. That was one of those movies that comes out and it's like Sony has a good idea, and their good idea is to cash in on something. Yeah, Pixels was trash. Second here. Turn on the AC. I like Ryan Reynolds. He is very funny. He hasn't been in a ton of great movies, for one reason or another, but I think he does a fine job. I think he can. I think he's actually a legitimately pretty good actor. I think he's a better actor than Adam Sandler. Put it that way. Because I've seen movies where Ryan Reynolds made me sad. Maybe he's just more relatable. I don't know. Yeah, let's maybe not go that way. Sound sucks. On the other hand, I do kind of want stuff. What do I even have? Got 5 shotgun shells is what I have. Yeah, the Chris Pratt thing is strange, right? It's like... Alright, so he's like a Christian, right? Which, okay, whatever. I'm not, but... I have friends that are Christians. We generally don't get into a lot of conversations about it. Or if we do, we try to be respectful of each other's perspectives and opinions. Because I don't believe in God, but I also don't care if people do, as long as they're not using it as an excuse to be scum. That's really my only problem with religion, is that people use it as an excuse to be a dick. What is that? No. Whatever that is with the spotlight, we're leaving. I don't care. Fuck it. Bye. See ya. No. No. Oh, God. Looking terrible over here. I'm hiding in a corner until more of these things are dead. Oh, hey, stay. Dave Bautista's actually, I'm impressed at how good he is as an actor. I didn't expect a lot from the latest Wrestle Boy. Same with The Rock. Like initially, The Rock didn't really have a lot to do because they kind of just kept putting him in action movie roles. But eventually, we found out that The Rock's a pretty decent actor. Hello, friendly synths. Minutemen, come help me.
Movement detected. Union. By order of the Institute, you must be destroyed.
Something out there's got a Gatling laser, which is terrifying. I love
Occurrence.
this effect. I love it. So cool. Wilson had a good time. Found a bunch of junk. Fucking bug. Oh, looks like the Institute won. Terribly surprised.
Hostile sensor reading detected. Hello?
Nuclear material. Groovy.
Signs detected.
I don't know why the Institute are friendly to me right now, but I'm complaining. Maybe because I haven't officially declared for a faction yet. Usually by the time I start running into Institute patrols, I've already like buddied up with either the Minutemen or the Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah, Cena's not a bad actor. It sucks that they made him go on like a Chinese apology tour after he accidentally called Taiwan a country. That's cringe as fuck. Yeah, I know that China doesn't want Taiwan to be a country, but like, they're definitely a country. And it's pretty fucking crazy that we're all just pretending like that's not a slow moving takeover by an authoritarian government. Like, that's a pretty crazy situation. And it's an especially crazy situation that our Hollywood celebrities are somehow in the middle of it. Like, what the fuck is that even? But anyway, yeah, the Chris Pratt thing is weird because it's not like, oh Jesus, no man, you cannot keep that. No. Yeah, that's mine. Hey, level 15. Specializations. Depending on the perks you've chosen in your perk chart, you can choose to specialize in one field. You can select your specialization by building a training desk, which we already did. Okay. Cool. We're taking that. That's ours now. Thank you for your patronage. Oh, God. I didn't think there were that many of them around. Minuteman, help. Worth it. You got an electron. You got a Gatling laser, man. That's fucking heavy-duty shit, even if it's busted. Yeah, I agree, Venom. It's not really worth getting salty about, right? Like, listen, I don't care what people believe as long as they're content to leave me and my beliefs the fuck alone. I think we in our society we kind of need to have a live and let live policy for the vast majority of things. Uh, the only real exceptions are things that are an obvious detriment to all of society, like murder should be illegal, like you can't steal somebody's stuff. You know, we should provide for the sick and for the infirm. We should provide for children in terms of education because that's a net benefit. Aside from big things like that, government and religion should stay the hell out of everybody's hair. Maximum freedom as much as possible. Can't have complete freedom. That's just anarchy. But the more freedom we can squeeze out of our system, the better. Oh shit. I really wish I hadn't shot off that. What? If you got a problem, you'll solve it. Oh man, I left it on Piper. I didn't. Forgot. My fat man is on Piper because my psycho settlers kept taking it out of the common inventory and trying to blow stuff up with it. It'd be a beautiful time to have that. Because the satellite laser is still recharging. 20 more hours. My God. Oh. That settler found a minigun. Decided to not give a fuck.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you're a Minuteman. Okay. I do get that reference. Yeah, everybody's just too much yelling happening in our society right now. Everybody needs to just chill the fuck out a little bit. Most of the things that people are really mad about these days aren't even that serious. There's just no need to get all bent out of shape about some of this stuff. New mods. Alright, the Chris Pratt thing's a great example. Because as best as I can understand it, the reason people are mad at him is just because he's openly religious in Hollywood. Which is an insane thing to be. Or to be mad at, I should say. Like, what? And I've seen stuff about, like, there was a church he was associated with somehow where they said some fucked up shit. I don't know what exactly, but people were mad about that. But then, like, he's come out and been like, no, that's not really, that's not me. That's not what I'm about. So I don't know. Does Chris Pratt believe gay people are going to go to hell? I have no idea. If he does, I think that's stupid. but that just means I'm not going to hang out with him and have a beer. You know, that doesn't change that I've enjoyed him in some of the movies he's been in. Really, just Guardians of the Galaxy. Everything else has been kind of cringe, honestly. Which is not all his fault. Like, his agents just aren't good at picking scripts, I guess. But yeah, Guardians is pretty much the only Chris Pratt thing I can think of that I've seen where I've been like, this was great. I guess the first Jurassic World movie wasn't a big problem. It wasn't like absolute trash yet. Alright. So, orbital designator. Ooh. Alright, so eventually we can get rid of a safety override and just call down hell whenever. Yeah, right? Like, I feel like there's been a few like that where it was just kind of whatever. Target time. Ooh, yes, let's reduce the target time to 4 seconds. That's important. Make it look cooler. Ah, okay. We can shorten the cooldown time through upgrades. That's cool. Ooh, and it's got skins. That's... Oh, these are all blurry and you have to download a skin pack from some guy. I don't want to do that. I don't want to download a skin pack. Thank you anyway. Stick with the default. Yeah, I didn't even go see it. Like, after the last one, I was like, oh, they just have no ideas. This sucks. Yeah, they're just relying on set pieces. There's no interesting sci-fi concepts happening anymore. The handful of new sci-fi concepts they do try to introduce are stupid. Yeah, I mean, the whole idea that, oh no, dinosaurs are destroying the entire world now because they got into the forest and they made babies, and now first off, okay, at worst, you're gonna have to deal with like one continent having dinosaur problems. It would take thousands of years for a species to propagate overland, even to an entire continent. Even if they're a crazy invasive species and they mature extremely fast, it would take at least hundreds of years. Just because these things are walking around on foot. Add to that, you're telling me modern human civilization can't combat a threat of that nature? We can't get thermal goggles and fucking fly around in helicopters and just chew these dinosaurs up in the forests where they're living and reduce their population. We do it to deer. We do it to kangaroos or any other species that gets a little too big for its britches, particularly when it's a large creature. It makes it very easy to find and do something about. We have a much harder time with things like bugs or rabbits. And I know there was like someone like genetically engineered locusts to be more locusty, so that, yeah, the whole thing was dumb as shit. And look, there's nothing wrong with a turn your brain off action movie. Those can be fine. But again, talking about expectations for franchises, the original Jurassic Park wasn't a turn your brain off movie. It actually educated most of America, and indeed probably the world, about what DNA was. Nobody knew what DNA was before 1995. And then they had Mr. DNA came out, and in 10 minutes gave the population of America more scientific education on that particular subject than a decade's worth of news. So, And then also it had big set pieces and dinosaurs. But it was also a fairly competent and smart movie. It was an interesting piece of speculative science fiction. And then after that, all of the sequels were dumb as shit. So it's not like these new movies are alone in being dumbed down sequels. That's been like Jurassic Park is the prime example of let's make the sequel stupider. It's the number one with a bullet example. All right, gang. I'm starting to get hungry, so I think it's time to cook. I'm going to attempt to stream over my phone so that we can get some cooking done in the kitchen, which is a mess, and I'm not accepting feedback on the state of my kitchen. But we're going to go cook in a little bit here, and I'm going to show you a recipe that I've come up with for this kind of Fallout-ish themed dish. You'll see. Anyway, stand by. I'll be back in a little bit with cooking with Insomnia Bob, I suppose. Hopefully it'll be fun. We'll be right back.